Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldrich will join us momentarily from the sideline. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. We look at San Antonio, advantage in one series. And checking out Sacramento, a couple spots below.
And checking in on Sacramento, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with Harper. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. And for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis.
No, the price.
At the pivot spot, manning the middle. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now the Kings with it. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
Barnes, bounce pass. Outside Harper. To the paint. Sabonis with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And the jam by LaVine.
Flying around in the open court, LaVine can beat you with the jumper and the ability to play above the rim.
Here's Castle. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. Outside DeRozan. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Pass to Castle. Barnes outside. Right wing. Here's Wembanyama. From 13 feet, it goes down. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night. Outside Westbrook. Outside LaVine. Here's DeRozan. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And with his hard-charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit, and it helps that he can finish through contact.
Team foul. At the line for one, DeMar DeRozan.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Now here's LaVine. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. And Murray now top of the key. Shot clock at 5. Misses the 3. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama down low. Sabonis is there.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Let's go.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Russell Westbrook.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Kings moving the ball around. DeRozan scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. DeRozan's got 5 minutes.
Always a consistent scorer, but DeRozan's work on his J has made him a perennial all-star.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You know, the perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Westbrook passes to Sabonis. Now Westbrook. Murray right side. Back to Westbrook. Sabonis' screen on Harper. Here's Westbrook. Misses from close range. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
Here we are, Brent, the season entering its final stages now. It really is a marathon, isn't it?
Man, Kevin, town to town, games piling up, dealing with weather, flight delays, people wanting to take it. I mean, all the things that add up to a season. And on and off the court, it is a grind. And you know the players at this point in the year are always feeling it.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Monk's checked in for Sacramento. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? I mean, he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Westbrook kicks to DeRozan. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Screen by Sabonis. And Zach Levine hits from deep. Levine's got 5.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
Wembanyama, a screen on Levine. Here's Vassell. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Pass to Castle. Over to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. 12 points for him.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Monk outside. On its way from DeRozan for 2. Rebounded by the Spurs.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Wembanyama finds Barnes. Now here's Vassell. Off target with his 3. Westbrook passes to DeRozan. Puts one up from 19. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from DeRozan. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, Russell looking to shoot as soon as he's in attack mode.
Wembanyama against Sabonis. Wembanyama with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harper against Westbrook. Wembanyama with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Harper, no good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Sabonis' screen on Harper. Westbrook against Harper. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing. San Antonio leading. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Guys, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's the Kings with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Yep, it counts. And it's 7 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Tormenting his way through. DeRozan showing what he's made of.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Attention everyone. Now coming on to the hardwood is your Sacramento Kings street team. Let's get it. Is your Black Squad. Get out. Let them hear it. Get out right now. We've got some t-shirts. We are going out right now.
Hunter's checked in for the Kings. Carter comes in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Spurs, Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Harper. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Vassell outside. Pass to McLaughlin. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Here's McLaughlin following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Vassell outside. Hits it from three-point range. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Carter dishes to DeRozan. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell, the bounce pass. Here's McLaughlin. And that one hits back iron.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Now DeRozan. He's got 9. Four on the clock. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. McLaughlin, the pass to Johnson. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, Hunter getting out in transition, finds some space, and then finishes around the rim.
Wembanyama outside. Barnes outside. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Over Sabonis. Wembanyama gets the bucket. 20 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Pass to Hunter. Sabonis is screen on Barnes. And Hunter, here we go. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he is a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
The first one falls.
Herter's such a talented swing man, and every year he seems to find a way to add a little bit of something to his game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Luke Cornett comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Castle is subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. And both free throws good for Hunter.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. He can't get it to go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Levine, that's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hunter against Wembanyama. Down low, here's Cornett, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Making the smart choice there. Wembanyama's shot isn't there on the pick and roll, so he finds the open teammate.
Now, here's Monk. Still yet to score. Pass to Levine. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. Monk kicks to Hunter. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. The shot by Monk is no good. Spurs leading by 3. To the wing on the left. Wembanyama against Hunter. And it's San Antonio with another.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
6-second difference between shot and game plan. DeRozan against Johnson. DeRozan inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
The Kings shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
That's good from DeRozan. That one misses. Wembanyama against Hunter. Out to the right wing. Here's Champagnie. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
The Kings trail by 4. You've got Malik Monk. Achua is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Zach LaVine. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Now, here's Hunter. Pass to LaVine. 5 on the clock. Achua, no good. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to Denver.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Here's Monk after the basket by San Antonio. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And he makes the first.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
Olynyk, he's checked in for Bryant. And so LaVine nails both of them. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Cornette. Here's Castle. Out defending. shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Monk.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For San Antonio, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Castle. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for a chewer, so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Levine kicks to Westbrook. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Outside, Levine. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Releases. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn. The kick out to Harper from outside the arc. It's good from long range. Harper's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Now here's Levine. 11 points in the game. Here's Castle. Monk defending. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the 2nd quarter. Here's Harper. And Westbrook pulls it down. The Kings trail by 6. Monk finds Levine. Here's Hunter. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Harper against Westbrook. Pass to Cornette. His 2nd shot goes in, off to a good start, too.
The ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Here in the 2nd quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. On the wing, Levine. Here's the screen. And Levine with the slam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Here's Castle. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Harper against Westbrook. The 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Harper's got 7.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Monk outside. Hunter sets a screen for Monk. 6 to shoot. Hunter kicks to Monk. 3-pointer. A rebound by the Spurs. Johnson dishes to Harper. Pass to Castle. Johnson with it. Here's Cornette, covered by Hunter. No coverage that time. And it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Harper against Westbrook. Levine for three. And it's Harper with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 10. Pass to Champagny. Here's Castle. Monk defending. Shot left block. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He has 6.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Okay, Sacramento, time to get loud and make some noise for your 916 crew.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Monk. San Antonio making a switch here. Levine kicks to Hunter. Sacramento moving it around. Hunter with a screen on Vassell. Off the run, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. DeRozan's got 12 points in the game. Harper the pass to Vassell. Wembanyama looking it over. It's stolen by DeRozan. And the Kings pushing it up now. Shoots over Vassell. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from DeMar DeRozan. San Antonio's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Castle misses. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Outside DeRozan. Back to Westbrook. DeRozan against Vassell. To the middle. Poked away. And here is Johnson. No scoring in this one. Castle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Zach LaVine. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Sacramento making a switch here. Monk's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
Now Johnson, following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. Johnson kicks to Harden. To the right side. Vassell, the bounce pass. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. Can't cash in from close range. DeRozan with it. 14 points for him. Pass to Hunter. Hunter sets a screen for Monk. Sinks the triple. Monk's got it back down to single digits for Sacramento.
Monk dangerous from downtown. He gets him up with some volume.
Here's Castle. Vassell outside. Johnson surveying the floor. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Castle. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Hunter on the wing, covered by Johnson. Pass to DeRozan from the arc. A rebound by the Spurs. They've held a 12-point lead early. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And nicknamed Big Body, Johnson doesn't shy away from contact, using that size and strength to gut through it.
The Kings making a switch here. Achua's checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Cornette's checked in.
Keldon Johnson, 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
Timeout called by the Kings. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. Number 5, the Spurs.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Monk finds Achua. Outside Westbrook. And he makes good on the layup. Westbrook's got 5.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Back to Harper. And he banks in the layup. And the Spurs lead by 10.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 5. Pass to Achua. Here's DeRozan. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Johnson.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Vassell wide open. No good on the triple. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 10. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Harper, no good. The Kings shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
No good on the free throw.
And Precious Achua plays with some serious fire. I mean, he's the type of guy you love having in your locker room.
Levine's checked in for Monk. The Spurs also changing it up. Harrison Barnes comes in for Luke Cornett. And Castle is subbed in for Johnson. Good on the second free throw. So it's the Spurs now. Here's Castle. He has 6. Nice D from Sabonis.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And battling hard on the glass. They hold the advantage here so far.
So it's the Spurs now, following the miss by DeRozan. Pass to Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And here's DeRozan. Lock at 6. From the top of the key, the shot's good. DeRozan's got 16 points.
And you have to love how multi-layered DeRozan's game is. Such a fantastic scorer.
Harper kicks to Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now DeRozan. Shoots over Vassell. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from DeRozan.
And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
Wembanyama against Sabonis. Vassell right side. Wembanyama a screen on DeRozan. Vassell the pass to Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Vassell against DeRozan. Up again. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Spurs lead by 9. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
Hey everybody, we've seen plenty of action in that first half to chat about. But first, we're taking a look at the power rankings during this late season push.
taking a look at the Kings, they're sitting on the top of their division. Can't ask for more than that as a fan. And it feels like they're getting better as the season goes on.
The way they've been playing, I expect big things from these guys.
All right, getting back to this game now, and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
His performance in the first half, Diesel approved. Plays physical, Diesel approved. Doing most of his damage right at the rim, of course, Diesel approved.
Diesel approved defense. The praise doesn't come any higher than that. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Here's Westbrook. On the floor for San Antonio. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with Harper. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Levine. Out to DeRozan. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one.
And DeRozan is selective when it comes to taking threes, but they're looking confident from the corner.
Harper against Westbrook. Outside Harper. Wembanyama, a screen on Westbrook. And Harper slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And it's the Kings with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis, a screen on Vassell. Inside, it's stolen by Wembanyama. One-on-one here. And Harper slams it in.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Murray outside. DeRozan against Vassell. They get it back to kick out to Westbrook. Vassell against DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Makes it off the glass. DeRozan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Pass to Castle. They set the pick. And here's Harper from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Harper's got 16 points.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Westbrook kicks to Sabonis. Outside, Levine. And stolen by Vassell. To the inside. Here's Castle. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Murray outside. Pass to Levine. Now here's Westbrook. Back to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Vassell against DeRozan. Wembanyama left side over Levine. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Harper.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Murray sets a screen for Westbrook. Pass to Murray. Now here's Levine. He's covered closely. Here's Sabonis. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Westbrook. He's got 5. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
All right, fans, it is dance game time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
James, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. In fourth, the Spurs.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
DeRozan against Michelle. DeRozan passes to Murray. 6 to shoot. Westbrook, and he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 7 points for Russell Westbrook.
What a fantastic play by Russell as he gets up in the air. That is just not your average 2 points.
Pass to Castle. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Wembanyama. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Levine finds Murray. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got assist number 5 here tonight. Spurs leading by 14. In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency and a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
Now here's Barnes. Still without a basket. Rosen dishes to Murray. Pass to Levine. Lets it go with the three. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Yeah, and we don't talk about the shooting of Levine enough. Connecting from 3 at a great clip over his career.
Sabonis against Wembanyama. Over Sabonis. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Up top, DeRozan, covered by Vassell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that's an aggressive take there by DeRozan. And no doubt the coaches will appreciate his ability to attack the defense.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Kings. The Spurs also with the sub. Johnson's checked in for Harper. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Spurs leading by 11. Vassell outside. To the middle. Here's Castle. And he slams it one-handed.
And since he entered the league, Vassell's playmaking has really come a long way. He is a solid creator.
Now, here's Monk. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Here's Levine. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Barnes finds Vassell. Back to Barnes. The trade. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from DeRozan.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Barnes outside. Wembanyama against Sabonis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Spurs?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
So he gets them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now, here's Monk. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Johnson outside. No good from outside. The Kings trail by 9. Monk kicks to DeRozan. Back to Monk. Outside Levine. From downtown. A rebound by the Spurs. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Barnes gets double teamed. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight. Monk, the pass to DeRozan. Floats it up for Monk. Barnes grabs the miss.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Hunter's checked in for the Kings.
Harrison Barnes. 1 shot.
That's good from Barnes.
And Barnes, one of those guys that every team would love to have. He just has a workmanlike attitude.
Levine, the bounce pass. Monk dishes to Levine. Back to Monk. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Castle.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Barnes can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 15. Outside DeRozan. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Barnes down low. Guarded by Levine. Barnes kicks to Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Johnson with it. Takes a 3. No good there. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Sabonis. Now DeRozan. They could use a bucket. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Pass to Castle. Johnson with it. Wembanyama outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Kings trail by 15. Bean passes to DeRozan. 1:12 left to play here in the third. Pass to Sabonis. Monk outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Monk's got 6.
And you gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep. And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's DeRozan. He has 29. Driving in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DeRozan's got 31 points.
Looking tenacious on that take. Love whenever DeRozan attacks the rim like that.
Johnson kicks to Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen on Hunter. Lets it go from 14. It's good. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Barnes likes to do his damage around that area, fluid in the mid-range.
DeRozan inside. Johnson's there. Pass to Hunter. Outside DeRozan. Over Johnson. And that one released in time, but no good. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Spurs out in front, leading by 14. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1/4 to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Hunter. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. It's stolen by Monk. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. And it's Harper with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Can't hit from in close. The Kings trail by 14. Hunter finds DeRozan. Back to Hunter. Kings moving the ball around. Up top, Monk. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
A guy with complete faith in those mechanics. Monk downs the catch and shoot.
Harper the pass to Cornette. Back to Harper. Now Vassell. Monk defending. Fast break. Here they come. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
And Russell right now playing heads up, looking for guys.
Spurs leading by 10. Now Harper takes the 3. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Oh man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Here's Hunter, and the Kings check on 2 more.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
San Antonio's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Harper. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Harper's got 21.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Hunter. To the left wing. Hunter sets a screen for Westbrook. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Vassell against Monk. And here is Vassell. Clock at 4. The kick out to Harper. Lets it go from deep. A shot missing. The Kings trail by 13. Here's Monk. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
I tell you what, Monk's ability there to finish in traffic shows some toughness, even though he was fouled.
Hey, Brent, you spent a bunch of your career as a scoring guard off the bench. A lot like Malik Monk.
Well, not quite like Malik Monk, but this guy has been unbelievable. The way that he changes the pace of a game with scoring. It reminds me of a younger version of Jamal Crawford, who obviously won 3 Six-Man of the Year titles. This guy is so explosive and so confident. He has leaned into the role of being a difference maker as a 6-man. You know, and Monk is one of those guys off the bench, an energizer, someone that can provide a scoring punch to your offense.
Timeout, Spurs.
San Antonio. Calling everyone in this
some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs head coach go over the game plan during the timeout. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Harper the pass to Cornette. Westbrook against Harper. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Cornette. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Johnson finds Vassell. Back to Johnson. There's the screen. Shoots a fader. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Tipped away. Spurs leading by 12. Here's Champagnie. Tries again. The kick out to Harper. And finally they hit one. Harper's got 14 points here in the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Hunter. His 3-pointers off the mark. Champagnie passes to Harper. Johnson in the corner. There's the pick. To the wing right side. And here's Harper from the arc. The shot, no good. The Kings trail by 14. At the elbow, Hunter. Back to Westbrook. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Sunday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Monday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Murray's checked in for Hunter. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Cornette. Sacramento grabs the miss. They need this one. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Johnson. Barnes against Monk. Vassell outside. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. And the Spurs lead by 17.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Westbrook passes to Murray. DeRozan against Johnson. Left side, DeRozan. That one drops for him. DeRozan's got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Harper. Misses in close. The Kings trail by 15. Here's Monk. The rebound by the Spurs. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Vassell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You watch Vassell, he's a prototype skill and plays both ends of the floor.
At the line for 2.
No good on that one. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Dean comes in for Monk. The Spurs also changing it up. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornett. And Castle is subbed in for Johnson. He hits the second from the line. The Kings trail by 16. DeRozan with it. Inside. Sabonis. Kick out to Levine. DeRozan against Vassell. Puts it up from 12. And that one goes long.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Good. Nice job down low. 43 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Vassell against DeRozan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. DeRozan's got 35.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Barnes against Murray. Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. And here's Barnes for three. Wembanyama on the follow. Wembanyama's got 45 points.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Kick out to Levine. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio leading by 18. Wembanyama outside. The three from Barnes. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Back to Levine. With some arc. And it's good on the way in. 20 points for him.
And check out the touch from Levine. He has all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Westbrook against Harper. Here's Wembanyama over Sabonis. Again, the Spurs good for two.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Timeout, Kings.
Guard it.
If you want a free t-shirt, you gotta make some noise. Who wants a free t-shirt? Get loud! That's right, everybody. Who wants a free t-shirt? All right, are you ready, everybody? Here comes some t-shirts heading your way. Who wants a t-shirt?
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Levine. Here's DeRozan. To the paint. Here's Sabonis.
The patience of Sabonis is really one of his better weapons. He takes time to throw a number of moves at you.
Shooting for Sacramento, Sabonis. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And Sabonis such a key to this team and what they do on the inside. A big man that does a little bit of everything.
And Sabonis drops them both.
Well, what elevates Sabonis is his team-first mentality. He's looking to pass. He's looking to help. He wants to set screens to get guys open. He just wants everyone to be successful.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Here's DeRozan. Nice defense by Vassell. Spurs leading by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Wembanyama. Sabonis with the steal. Westbrook against Harper. Westbrook kicks to Murray. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Harper the pass to Vassell. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Harper dishes to Barnes. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Defended by Sabonis. 5 to shoot. Here's Castle. Over Levine. And the basket by Castle.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Spurs.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And really, after losing all 3 games to this point in the matchup, guys, they have to be happy to get a win here.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Now, here's Westbrook following the miss by DeRozan. Here's Sabonis. And another shot. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Barnes outside. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 16-point game. Sabonis a screen on Vassell. It's DeRozan with the drive. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.